Hello, Gemini. This is Michelle from Divine Intuition, and welcome to your monthly Teroscope reading for this month of April 2023. So, like always, I'll be using the Witch's Tarot, and I also thought I should change it up a bit and use the Psychic Tarot for the heart instead of the Psychic Tarot, just because I feel like we're going to be working on more on our emotions and our heart space than anything else. Yeah, we are. He's talking now. Okay, Gemini. So let's see what's in store for you. Hi. Hello. He's saying hi. He's saying hi to the Geminis. Right, Fifi? My goodness, so friendly. Going to bed soon. We're going to go to bed soon now. And this is the last reading for the day or the night. All right, Gemini. So let's see. What's in store for you? We have the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the King of Cups, and the High Priestess. All right, Gemini. So there is quite a change in your personality. I feel like in this month of April, you do shift back and forth. You do start off with the King of Swords. So you are a little bit cold and distant this month of April, Gemini. You are in your element, very air element, because you are, you stand firm in your communications with others, and you have a strong mental intellect, and you're quite analytical about situations. So this energy quite vibes with you. You would do well in terms of like leadership roles, like managing or supervising, Gemini. You have quite a sharp intellect and sharp eye as well. And you're very intelligent. You're very smart on certain things, and many things probably. And so you do carry that sword quite upright, right? And yeah, the eagle. The eagle is represents a sharp eye, definitely a supervising kind of role or leadership role, right? So you would do well in terms of managing or in a higher position. And you probably may feel like that in this month of April because you're quite in your element this month, Gemini. Of course, the King of Swords is also a card of being cautious of certain situations. You are quite cautious with situations that have happened to you in the past, and so you are quite hurt. The King of Swords is similar to the Queen of Swords. So, the Queen of Swords is an individual who is much more cautious with people and is a bit more cold and distant. King of Swords is also quite cold and distant. They are very they don't give much of their emotions. They're not really in tune with their emotions. The more the more analytical and observant than anything. So that's why I mean that this would be good role for like a supervising role or a leadership role, right? Because those kind of skills are very beneficial in places like that, and seeing that you do have the sort of intellect and right. But there's certain things that you're quite taking precaution for this month of April. You're not giving yourself emotionally as much. You are kind of observant and kind of calculative. You're more in the air space, right? You are in your element because of certain things that you needed perhaps to communicate, perhaps certain things that you needed to leave clear. And but at the same time, those kind of situations are due to situations that have made you into the King of Swords. Because you've become the King of Swords, perhaps certain decisions that you make are not the best decisions, probably because they come out of pain from situations from the past. So because your decision is based on that, right, people will see you as the King of Swords, right? Maybe emotionally unavailable perhaps this month of April. So be cautious with the decisions you make. Make sure they're not based on fear, they're not based on pain, resentment, they're not based on situations that happen in your past or in your childhood. Decisions in life, Gemini, be cautious of what you decide upon. Make sure they're not based on those type of reasons, right? But I feel like throughout the month of April, I feel like there's going to be like a switch in your personality or in your emotional behavior because we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is quite a king who is very in tune with the waters, very in tune with their emotions. So it's kind of out of your element, but at the same time, it's quite beneficial for you. So the King of Sword is very sentimental, very compassionate, very empathic, and is there for other people, likes to hear and counsel other people. So this could be you, or this could be somebody who is like the King of Swords for you, Gemini, who can be there for you and guide you emotionally. They are quite an emotional support. King of Swords and Queen of Swords, King of Cups and Queens of Cups are also Queens of Cups also are a great source of emotional support. And sometimes, the King of Cups could represent like a counselor or a therapist that can be there for you and assist you in some sort of way, and can be a great support system, emotional support system for you. Now, if it's not that, it could be just you. I do sense your personality switching by April and becoming a bit more less um, distant and cold or analytical, more in tune with your emotions, more more connected to others emotionally, giving yourself more emotionally, being there for others in a more empathic way. So maybe you've done some healing this month of April, Gemini. I feel like there is some sort of healing happening for you, and I feel like because of that, you're kind of switching from the King of Swords to the King of Cups, whereas you can be more in tune with your emotions, with your sensitivity, right? Connect to your sensitivity again, connect to your kindness, kind-heartedness, empathic nature, right? Because when we are like this for too long, we lose touch of our emotions. And it's important that we connect with our emotions again, right? Too much of this can really affect us and affect the people around you and affect not only you but the people around you as well, right? You are getting a lot of psychic information this month of April. You are much more intuitive than usual, Gemini. You are more in tune with your psychic abilities or your intuition. You are more sensitive because the King of Cups is a sensitive and psychic person, very intuitive. So because you're switching from this energy, so there's quite a shift of your energy, or it could be kind of, being a Gemini, it could be two parts of your personality, right? Where one part is kind of like water and one part is air, right? So one part can be very, very psychic, very intuitive, very in tune to your inner world, very emotionally available, very, very empathic, very connected to others in an emotional level. And then one other part could be very distant, very a bit more emotionally less available, more observant, more analytical, maybe a bit more colder in that sense, but more calculative and more using your intellect and being more cautious with certain situations around you, right? So there is quite a contrast between your personalities, right? Being a Gemini, right? But or it could be that something in you heals and you shift back into being kind of like the King of Cups, right? So something about the situation kind of heals you, which allows you to be a bit more open and receptive to energies or to sensitivity, right? To your intuition, right? Because you do have the High Priestess, so you are dealing with something that helps you kind of be more in tune intuitively with situations around you, seeing that you're much more connected emotionally with yourself and with other people. Okay, Gemini. All right, so let's this card always shows up. The heal. This is the heal card. Heal. So that definitely means healing, probably for the month of April for Gemini. So let's take a bit more cards for you, Gemini. We have refusing to see. We have challenging times. We have base chakra, and we have reach out. Yeah. So there are There are quite some things happening for you. There are certain challenges happening. Could be your foundation. You do have the base chakra, right? And you have challenging times. So the root chakra is about survival. It's about maintaining your foundation. There could be some struggles in regards to your foundation, in regards to maintaining your foundation. There are some challenging times in regards to that. There could be certain conflicts with other people, certain conflicts with people around you, maybe in the home place or in out the workplace, which is why you may be struggling in terms of your root chakra, in terms of your base, in terms of your foundation. There are certain things that you may be struggling with financially or in the home place. And that could be due to conflicts outside of yourself or in your home or at your job. So there are some concerns happening for you for this month of April. And you're probably refusing to see the situation, refusing to see the truth about a situation, I think it is. It is the Two of Swords. So this could be a standstill between you and someone, and that could be creating this conflict, with the challenging times. It could be dealing with, you could be dealing with a King of Swords, or you could be the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with a difficult situation at work, who could be like the King of Swords, and that could be creating challenging times for you, conflicts and challenges, and you're refusing to see the situation as it is in order to move in a different direction. Perhaps you're refusing to move to a different direction, or you're refusing to see about this in particular individual that could be causing problems around you at work or at home, right? And you're kind of refusing to see that there could be a particular individual that could be the problem of the situation at work or at home, depending what you resonate with, right? And you're starting to become aware of this because you're more in tune with your intuition, you're more sensitive, you're more psychic, and you're opening up that third eye more. And the reason why is because you're more connected emotionally now. You're much more able to control. You're not controlling your emotions. You're not suppressing your emotions anymore. You're allowing your emotions to come forward. And because of that, it's helping you with your psychic abilities, it's helping you intuitively, right? So you are starting to see things intuitively that could be hard to see. You probably don't want to see it. You're refusing to see it, right? Because maybe you don't want to confront the situation, or maybe you don't want to confront this person. Gemini, if it's a person at work, or if it's a boss figure, maybe it's your supervisor or manager, or if it's somebody from your home, at home, who maybe you're refusing to see the situation, right? And it's hard to deny it because you are really psychic. You're very intuitive. You're the high priestess this month, Gemini, and it's hard to kind of block it out. You're seeing things for what they are, right? Because you are more connected to your emotions. You're more psychic. So yeah, that you're refusing to see the truth of the situation, and that can be quite challenging for you, Gemini. It is quite challenging, right? And it could be quite challenging because you don't want to confront this person, perhaps, right? You don't want to have those conflicts with that person. Sometimes we have to confront people in certain situations, especially when we're being told to, especially when you see something that's not right, especially when you feel that something is not right, Gemini, and you have to confront it. Sometimes it's hard to confront people at work, but sometimes we have to, because of what, in order to prevent more problems and situations, you're getting this intuitive, you're getting this information about it, and so and sometimes you're refusing to see the truth about a situation, and sometimes we have to confront it. You have to confront this person, right? Either at work or in the home place or wherever you feel that it resonates, your family or friend circle maybe. It's important because of this. It's important to see the truth and not refusing to see the truth because of this, because of this struggle, because of the survival, because of struggling with your foundation and your home and your base. So, Gemini, this is why it's important that you have to confront situations, confront this challenging time, because even though there are obstacles and there are conflicts with other people, because of that, because of what you are perceiving, but you're refusing to see, you know what I mean? Um, it's important you do that. And I know it's going to be challenging, but it has to be done because of what's happening here with your foundation. So you may have to confront the situation. You may have to confront this King of Swords. There has to be kind of a clear communication. And Gemini, you're really good at communicating. Being like the air element, you're really good at leaving things clear and communicating. You're very diplomatic in a way, and you're very good at uh, leaving things clear in a very clear way. You're very quite balanced, and you're good. You're very good with communication skills, Gemini. It's just a matter of having the bravery to do it, or the confidence in yourself to do it. Work on your solar plexus. Get a citron crystal. Or any crystals that help you with the solar plexus. A tiger's eye can help as well. Tiger's eye can help you confront situations like that. Just not you don't want to be aggressive, but you won't, because you have like strong air in you. So your purpose is just to leave things clear and communicate things clearly, right? Which you will, Gemini, I feel, right? So yeah, that's very important. Reach out, Gemini. Reach out for help. There are a lot of people who are willing to help you. There are a lot of people out there who want to help you, right? So, in terms of this, right, with the base here, the foundation, there are a lot of people who want to help you. It's just the fact that you got to stop being like this, right? If you stop being like this and become more like this, you're going to see that you're going to have a lot of help, and people can help you and approach you and help you rise up, right? You just need to reach out. You just need to reach out for help, ask for help because of the situation, of your foundation, what's happening, your survival, right? So, but the problem is you're refusing to see the truth. Maybe it's because of ego. Maybe it's because of pride, right? Or maybe it's because it's just you just don't want to confront the situation. So you have this helmet. And it's funny because you can't, no matter what, the third eye is there. So it's funny because she represents the third eye, and you have this helmet here, right, to prevent seeing the truth, the information from the divine coming to your crown, telling you something urgent that you need to know, right? But you're blocking it out. And you have the third eye there, that no matter how much you put the helmet on, you can't block the third eye. You can't block the high priestess. You can't block your intuition. It's just there. It's so strong, both the crown and the third eye, but you want to block it for some reason. You're refusing to see. You don't want to confront the situation, right? But you can't, because there's a reason why this is very strongly advising you and warning you about situations, right? The divine voice, the inner voice, divine guidance. But like I said, it could frustrate you. You could feel a bit frustrated about the situation, right? But it's because you're refusing to see. The moment you stop refusing to see is the moment where things are going to be much better for you. Like if you can remove the pride, if remove ego or the frustration, you'll see how much help you can get from others if you just reach out for help, right? And also there could be somebody who is able to easily get help from others. This person has this kind of essence to them, this ability to be very supported by others. She or he has this gift, has this ability to kind of rise up and have a lot of support system from other people. Could be your spouse, could be a family member, could be a sibling, could be whichever. But this person has the ability to rise up and has the ability to get a lot of support and help. So you gotta probably maybe let this person help you out, or somebody in your life, or it could be you asking and reaching out for support. Whichever it is, there is some sort of guidance, there is help and assistance for you. I'm going to take one more card for you, actually, Gemini. Let's see. In regards to this, just one more card to see a bit more to conclude it. This is quite important. You have simply love. So I'm trying to connect it with this one. Like I said, there is support for you. There is somebody who can help you out. You just need to reach out to them. You have a lot of love, Gemini. You don't realize this, but you have a lot of love around you. You may be a little bit too prideful to reach out, but you have a lot of love. It's just you don't see it. You're too stuck into this energy. You're too the King of Swords. But there's a lot of people that care about you and can help you. Like with Simply Love, you just have to reach out. Like I said, reach out. Because, that they can really turn you into the King of Cups. When you do receive love and when you do receive care from other people, it can really change you. And maybe because a lot of pain has happened in the past, you think this is who you really are, and you think this is how things need to be, right? And you can be very cold, but you have a lot of love. I feel like you have support around you. You just don't want to reach out. That's it. And I think the moment you start to reach out, you're going to get help. You're going to, not only that, but you're going to get love and support. And that's really going to turn you into the King of Cups again. And see things, and going to make you see the things in a different perspective. Not only that, but it could be somebody like who has a King of Cups kind of energy, right? This person could be very well like the King of Cups. And this person can guide you and help you emotionally as well. Maybe not only financially, but maybe emotionally, right? So Gemini, don't be afraid to reach out. And don't be afraid to allow other people, don't be afraid to allow other people to shine as well. Because if you let them be who they are, you'll see how fast they progress and can really much help you out too, right? And if you reach out also, you'll be surprised how much people really love you, Gemini, okay? So that's the message. Message is reach out, because this needs to be resolved, okay? And I feel it will be resolved if you allow these things to happen. This and this. So this and this. If you can allow these things to happen, you will be okay, Gemini, okay? And the first step is to stop refusing to see, right? And then that's when this can come in. Okay, Gemini? All right, Gemini. So I hope that helped. I hope the last card was a little bit of much more of a help. I will do more readings to see how things go. and how things go with you too as well, Gemini. Okay. All right, Gemini. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave a comment below, share the video. And if you'd like to donate, the link is below under the description below. If you would like to help my channel and everything I do. And yeah, Gemini, so I hope you have a lovely month of April. It looks like things will get resolved. It's just certain things you just need to reach out. Okay, Gemini. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Okay, have a good one, Gemini. Bye.